PAX has come and gone from the East Coast with its PAX East convention, which was held last week from March 21st to March 24th. But it's not too early to be thinking about PAX East 2025. It's going to be in Boston from May 8th through May 11th. Now this year was a little something special because it was actually the 20th anniversary of PAX itself. Of course, it all starts here in the main lobby. This was taken day one as people come in, pick up their will call passes, and get ready to go into the exhibit hall. Now, here we go, getting ready to come down into the exhibit hall. And I think what we'll do at first is just kind of give you an aerial overview of the exhibit hall from a few different perspectives. We've got an escalator coming down, and if you look off in the distance, you see some folks walking across a skyway bridge. That's where we are right now, in that skyway bridge, and now we are looking back toward the front lobby and the escalators where we were just coming down. And you can see we've got a fair bit of exhibitors here in the front part of the exhibit hall, but that's not everything. We've got a couple other sections of the exhibit hall we're about to take a look at. We've got a big Pokemon area down here that's all lit up with bright lights and neon. And now we're going to go ahead and walk back across that same sky bridge, but we're looking on the other side now. Now you can see way back there, there is a second sky bridge, and that's where we're about to get ready to walk down. But you can see here we've got far more exhibitors. And then way off in the distance there, you can see the second sky bridge. And then just in front of that, we have the PAX Arena set up, and that's where a lot of the competitive esports went on the entire weekend. And I have to say, it was rather loud because the Giants booth was just 2 rows in front of that esports arena. We're zooming in now on that PAX Arena. And let's go ahead and kind of zoom in and take a closer look at the Farm Sim booth. See, there's PAX Arena. I'm just trying to get the camera situated there. And Kermit, you've been spotted. I see you working the booth with Jost and Jabbo, handing out the free Cowtroller pins. Quite popular pins. We handed out 2,000 of those things over 3 days. We ran out the 3rd day and didn't have anything to give out on the 4th day. Now we made it over to the second sky bridge. We're now looking at the back of the arena. There is a PC gaming section where you can just kind of sign up for some time to get time to just play PC games that are pre-installed. And then there is a huge area, tons of tables set up for tabletop and card games to be played. Directly in front here, we have some folks playing a new Star Wars card game. There's also several exhibitors or merchants that deal basically with board games, card games, and the like that are also back here. Now this was taken, I think fairly early on the first day. So there's not a whole lot of people here, but toward the end of the day, on let's say a Friday or a Saturday, all of those tables are completely packed, full of folks, like I said, playing random games. There's a spot in the back where you can rent or borrow a game and play with your friends. So it's not necessarily games that you bring or even purchased here. There's games you can just play. Here we got a close-up of the PAX Arena area. And I have to say, this was very, very popular, and all of those seats were filled at various times during the day as competitors were playing up on the main central stage. Now this guy, he's doing a little bit of a, I guess, Dance Dance Revolution or whatever here in one of the lobbies. They also have an area where you can just come in and play console games. Bring your own console or bring your own controller and hook up and borrow a game that they've got available to borrow, and then play on either PlayStation 5 or an Xbox One, Xbox S. I don't think I saw any Xbox X's, but there's clearly a whole bunch of PlayStations here. Or how about a panel? So this was the Matt Pat panel that my son went to, and there was huge line, and we were like, there's no way you're gonna fit all those people in one place. But yes they did. Then here's the line from day 2, and we got there probably about 40 minutes before the exhibit hall opened, and they started queuing up folks, and I thought it was fun. They put out beach balls and other inflatables, and people were just batting them around, kind of keeping themselves busy, waiting for the exhibit hall to open up. Now the idea that I had during this PAX was to make my son, which you see pictured here, kind of the mic man, and he wants to be a YouTuber in real life when he grows up. So I thought, why not get him started young, give him a mic and let him play some games, and then ask the developers information, commentary, give him kind of the hard questions to ask. Well, that worked out for about 2 games, and then he decided he was done with the work and decided he would rather just do the play. So we don't have too much of that. This is Kill Them All, a roguelite FPS where players battle massive hordes of vampires. Just keep coming and coming and coming, faster and faster than you can kill them, and you end up with just these massive amount of enemies on the screen. And well, right now you could really run into some performance issues because of that, but again, this is all early and still in beta and still in testing. So there was an 8-minute demo that everyone got to play. So let's go ahead and hear what Patrick's thoughts are about Kill Them All.
That was very fun. I do like the roguelike aspect. I definitely like time wasters because I like playing games like this. It's amazing for me. But I feel like there should be more power-ups, which I can understand will take a while. But also, you need, this is like, some of these are my preference. My preference is maybe like maybe put keybinds, like B for summon a laser, or X for shoot a bomb, just for it to be more like strategic instead of, oh. Yeah. Makes sense. But I do like it. It's very fun. I also like just piling through the dead bodies. It's funny. I do feel like this would succeed massively. Also, I'm very excited to see the flying enemies.
All right.
Just like aiming up, because you have no purpose to aim up.
No. Right now it's like it's 3D, but like the gameplay is 2D, right?
For the controller, like this isn't really an issue. I just feel like I move the stick slightly to aim, and it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like tone down the sensitivity a little bit.
Rift Storm was the second game that he was able to give me a little bit of commentary on. Here we have him playing that. It's a multiplayer roguelite shooter that's both, again, single player and I think multiplayer up to 3 players. Right now you can wishlist it on Steam. They're not expecting a release until next year, 2025, but like I said, I think this is probably the game that he was most excited about playing and ultimately eventually coming out in full release. So let's hear what he has to say about Rift Storm.
Space, stuff like that.
ahead. Tell me about this game.
It's a roguelite. It's very fun. I've broken the game 4 times. I've stolen 2 t-shirts. Yeah, I won another one. I won another t-shirt. It's very fun. It has multiple builds. The abilities are very cool. Like, everything is really nice.
And with that, we move on more into what I'll just say a whole bunch of B-roll that it took during the event. This is Larian Studios and Baldur's Gate 3. You can get a photo op with a mind flayer. Have folks there playing Divinity Original Sin board game, and then tons of PC setup where folks could play Baldur's Gate 3, and just really cool merch that folks could get. The line you're seeing here, this is not the line to actually play the game. No, that line right there, that was the line to buy the merch. More people in line to buy merch than to play the game. So let's go ahead and just sit back, relax, and see what else PAX had in store. Again, it's a great expo to come to if you are a PC gamer, console gamer, if you like board games, card trading games, or just gaming in general.
People getting aggressive off the start here. Squizzy getting some good damage, but Grab will be able to answer back. ZZZ already very low HP in the start of round number 2. Save Kev trying to do their best just to dodge a lot of these. ZZZ sustained out into the dirty juice. The toe vine not going to let them get back on in. Infinite will claim first blood. Save Kev trying to be able to stay alive. Mithrix trying to do their best to maybe stay here. As it is a battle, there's the tonic, and there you go, Akron with the double kill. Being able to hold them on in. Akron finding some success here in round number 2. The static, though, will be able to create some distance. Squizzy trying to do their best to stay alive, but it's hard when you're getting 2v1. Infinite's going to be able to clean up that kill, but look who it is. Grab, almost full HP here as we come down to the final moments. Nice static on Infinite. Grab misses the melee. Nobody's there to capitalize, though. Everybody trying to be able to find a couple of these fast little eliminations, but Grab, there you go. The spark will land on Infinite. 1v1 now. We have a healthy Grab versus a half-health Akron. The Flame Leap is just a little bit short. We'll land the tonic, though. I like it. Follows it up with the static immediately. Brings the health back into their favor. A battle going on here. Tries to hit the Flame Leap. Grab's going to answer on back with that tonic. Doing a great job of getting in the damage that's near. The North Pole is a little bit wide. The Spark not able to get there. Akron getting aggressive with these Flame Leaps. Trying to land one, but it doesn't matter because Grab perfectly spaces the static.
So the tale of Pax. Be prepared to wait in line for about everything. This is the coat check. Just like Pax, we're gonna wrap up this video at this point. It was an absolute blast spending time in Boston with DJ, Clutch, Farmer Cop, Ashley and Kayla from G Portal, Jabbo, Joss, Klaus, and Kermit from Giant Software. And what do you know? DJ's just dreaming about what might be to come in 2025. But you know what I know that's coming back in 2025, and that is Pax East. Once again, it's gonna be May 8th through 11th. Once again, in Boston. It's not too early to be planning out your trip. Seriously, it's not too early to be thinking about where you're going to stay, if you're going to come up and spend overnight, or maybe if you're lucky and you live close, you can make it just a day trip. Until next time, happy farming.